Manila, 1987. A packed arena erupts as two fighters step into the ring. Master Chen Wei, the legendary Kung Fu champion from China, stands tall and confident. Across from him is Ricardo Santos, Rico to his friends, a small Filipino man, barely 5'6", barefoot and wearing simple shorts. Chen smirks at the crowd. To him, this isn't a real fight. It's a demonstration, a lesson he's about to teach these Filipinos about real martial arts. But this story doesn't start here. It starts 3 days earlier at a press conference that would change everything. Cameras flash as reporters crowd around Master Chen. One asks what he thinks of his Filipino opponent. Chen leans into the microphone and laughs. "Filipino martial arts?" he says through his translator. "Street fighting is not kung fu. This Rico Santos teaches stick fighting to children. I train warriors. This will be a demonstration, not a fight." The room explodes with angry shouts. But in the back, standing quietly with his 6-year-old daughter Maria, is Rico himself. Maria tugs her father's sleeve, asking what the man said. Rico kneels down, smiling gently. "He said he's very confident, Anak," he tells her. "That's good. Confident fighters fight with their pride. We fight with our heart." That evening, rain pounds on the corrugated metal roof of Rico's gym in the Manila slums. Children practice with bamboo sticks on the dirt floor. This isn't a fancy training facility. There are no weight machines, no mirrors, no air conditioning. Just dedication, sweat, and love for the art. Rico watches his students, correcting their form. "Arnis is not about being the strongest," he tells them. "It's about being the smartest. Water doesn't fight the rock. It flows around it." Again. From the doorway, an old man watches. This is Tate Pilo, 82 years old, Rico's master and the one who taught him everything he knows. "You accepted the challenge," Tate Pilo says quietly. "Why? You have nothing to prove." Rico pauses, choosing his words carefully. "He called our art street fighting. He called you, all of us, unworthy." "And so you'll hurt him?" the old master asks. Rico shakes his head. "No, Tatai, I'll teach him." The night before the fight, Rico and Tatai Pilo sit together on the beach, watching the waves crash against the shore. The old master speaks first. "You could finish him in the first round. Your speed, your precision. He's never faced Arnis." "Why prolong it?" Rico looks out at the ocean. "Because humiliation creates enemies. Respect creates brothers. You taught me that." Now we're back in the arena. The bell rings. Master Chen explodes forward with a flying kick that would knock out most men. The crowd gasps. Rico simply steps aside. Chen's kick hits nothing but air. Chen attacks again. A lightning-fast combination of strikes, each one precise and powerful. Rico deflects them all with minimal movement, his hands flowing like water, never stopping, never clashing, just redirecting. Round after round, the same pattern. Chen attacks with everything he has, tiger strikes, crane kicks, spinning back fists. Every technique in his arsenal. And Rico hasn't thrown a single strike. He just flows, deflects, moves. The crowd is confused. The commentators are baffled. Chen is frustrated, throwing harder, wilder, his perfect technique breaking down into rage. In the third round, Chen launches a devastating spinning back fist. Rico ducks under it, and as Chen passes, Rico whispers something in perfect Mandarin. "Your Sifu would tell you, angry tiger, blind tiger." Chen freezes mid-spin. This Filipino fighter not only speaks his language, but just quoted his own master's teaching. The bell rings. In Chen's corner, his trainer is furious. "Destroy him! Show him Kung Fu!" But in Rico's corner, something different is happening. "He's learning," Tate Pilo says quietly. "Do you see it?" Rico nods, his breathing steady. "Yes, his eyes are opening." "Then finish the lesson." Round 4 begins. Chen approaches differently now. Cautious, studying, actually watching instead of just attacking. Rico nods at him, a sign of respect. What happens next is beautiful. They exchange strikes, but it's different now. Real martial arts, not ego, not anger. Art. Chen throws a perfect crane strike. Rico counters with Sinawali. The double stick pattern of Arnis, but with empty hands. Chen's eyes widen. He sees it now. The geometry, the efficiency, the centuries of refinement. This isn't street fighting. This is a master at work. Then Rico does something nobody in that arena expected. He opens his guard, steps back, and bows. "You are a true master," Rico says in Mandarin. "It would honor me to continue as equals." The arena falls completely silent, 20,000 people holding their breath. Chen stands there, fists clenched, breathing hard. 10 seconds pass, 20, 30. Then Master Chen lowers his hands and bows back. "The honor," he says, "is mine." They don't fight anymore. They flow. For the next 3 minutes, it becomes something the martial arts world had never seen. A conversation between styles. Chen shows Kung Fu. Rico shows Arnis. They trade techniques like old friends sharing stories, teaching each other in front of thousands. The referee doesn't know what to do. The crowd sits in stunned silence. Then one person starts clapping, then another. Then the entire arena explodes in applause that shakes the building. When the final bell rings, both fighters are standing. Both are smiling. The announcer declares it a draw, but neither man cares about the decision. Chen walks across the ring and offers his hand. "I was wrong," he says in broken English. "Your art is beautiful. You are a teacher." Rico takes his hand. "We are both students, Master Chen. Today, you taught me something too." "What?" Chen asks. "That pride sounds like strength. But humility is strength." Tears fill Chen's eyes. He bows deeply. Rico returns it. The crowd goes wild. 1 year later. Rico's gym looks different. The dirt floor is now concrete. The leaking roof has been replaced. More equipment. More students. But the biggest change? Standing at the front of the class, teaching alongside Rico, is Master Chen Wei. Little Maria, now 7, watches them work together. "Papa," she asks, "is Master Chen your friend now?" Rico puts his arm around Chen's shoulder. "Yes, Anak. He came to fight me." He smiles at Chen. "But he stayed to learn with me." Chen, his English much better now, adds, "And I learn every day. Your papa defeated me not with fists, with heart." They bow to each other, then turn back to teaching the children together. Kung Fu and Arnis, flowing as one. 2 styles, 2 cultures, 1 understanding. The greatest victory isn't standing over your opponent, it's standing beside them.